Hello gamers and welcome back to Opacom here in Ash of Gods. Still one more conversation, one with Shaq, and then the siege begins. So let's talk to Shaq. Didn't expect to see you here, Hopper. I overheard your conversation with the king. I gather you have some questions for me as well. Hello Shaq. I will likely not be the only one asking questions. Everyone in Opacom is wondering what has happened to Hyborg. Hyborg has fallen. It would have endured despite the Gales and Vandals making a corduroy road through the swamp, had the Reaper not appeared by the main gate. I've not seen him myself, but apparently it was the same one as in Albius. The guards let him in. They then hacked each other to pieces. We were lucky to escape with our lives. Why did you not retreat to Ursus or Jera? Did you hear what I said about the corduroy road? Thousands of Gales and Vandals used it to cross to the old Gebonnen road and block it off completely. We didn't plan to burrow in Opacom. There was no other choice. It's as if we were driven here. Who haven't they yet called to Opacom? Why are the Northern Umbra doing this? I hope I'm not late with my insight. Did you send for reinforcements? Of course we sent for reinforcements, though I fear no messenger has got through. I've seen carrier pigeons picked off with arrows just outside Hyborg's towers. We are being rounded up, Shaq. If what you're saying is true, there are enemies coming through the marsh road and they'll close the trap soon enough. Frisians on one side, Gales and Vandals on the other. The Reapers do not personally fight in wars. It's not entirely true. As a boy, I heard a story of a great battle, 700 years ago, I think. Can you imagine 5 Reapers fighting in the Battle of Drowsy Deep? 702 years ago, Shaq. That battle was different. It was the final one, or so it seemed at the time. Right now, a single Reaper can cause more than enough trouble. Where did you meet the white-haired woman? You mean Amma? She keeps to herself, didn't tell us anything but her name. Don't let her plain clothing fool you. She's no peasant, and she's armed. Was walking along the marsh road when we saw her. Offered her a horse and asked if she'd ride with us. She accepted, so I gather she's a bit mad, but not quite stupid. You've got that right. She's very, very far from stupid. Seems it's only me who's becoming more of a fool with age. We'll have a chance to talk later. Well, hopefully. That's true, a besieged fortress is much like a ship. Even if you are sick and tired of each other, you cannot get away, but I have other matters to attend to. I hope to find Bran Vijdi. He's probably hiding under his father's wing. The bastard took off with the money for the Ursus guard's wages. Unbelievable. And he, a count. I guess anything's possible. I'm sure Stuckhead will not turn his son over, even to the king. He would rather wall him up in a hole to save face. You're right. I won't ask about him. If he shows himself, he'll regret it. Otherwise he can live wherever he's walled up. I hope he chokes on the money he's stolen. Okay. Here we go. Things past cannot be recalled. The thought stings, so you turn around, head to the main bastions and climb the stairs to the top of the wall. The green sea of the Vandal forest stretches before you. The puddles of the Vandal swamp glisten on an oily black. On the north, the Milky Mountains reach for the sky. Only now does the significance of Amma's words slowly sink in. Your old life and world, as you know it, are coming to an end. A bell begins to toll over the keep. From the west, still far away, comes the twangy melody of Frisian horns and the beating of war drums. The distance muffles the clanging armor and marching feet, the squeaking axles of supply carts, but the wind carries a faint odor of sweat, dirt and greasy cooking. Frisian legions are approaching Opacom. The siege will begin in a matter of hours. The sun is disappearing behind dark clouds.
There is one thing you cannot give up. Control over your own life. If only you could trade it for your loved ones' lives.
Oh, and there we go to chapter 8. And we're not yet in Opacom. I think it was day 43, right? And this is day 51. I think there's no Opacom left when we get there. Holy shit. A And there's no like diagonal path. We have to take one of these. Let's take the prison road. Pilgrim, or let's take the pilgrim's path actually. It's the same one I took with the other group. Morale is only average. Triumph of evil. You meet a Buchanan patrol. The guardsmen stop you to find out who you are and if you are telling the truth. Their sergeant is called Thomas. He eyes you suspiciously and says you look like a gang of thugs, which are a growing blight in these troubled times. Thomas frowns, unsheathes his sword and orders you to surrender. Apparently, you look like someone who destroyed a party of girls employed by a certain governor. Thomas himself could not care less for the mountain dwellers, but law should be respected. Take the patrol, offer a bribe. Let's try to flee. You swing your fist, cuffing Thomas on the head. The blow knocks him out. Putting your trust in your speedy mounts and lady luck, you weave through grooves and hedgerows all day, and finally manage to shake the guards. You pity the sergeant, but at least he didn't have to fight you in earnest. Well, obviously we've lost a day. Let's stick to the pilgrim's path. Loyalty increased. The road ahead is blocked by a fallen tree. It looks suspicious, like the ruse of a highwayman. You have your companions draw their weapons, but nobody attacks you. Either the tree has fallen naturally or the enemies are lying in wait. You really don't want to turn back and lose another day. Let's check for an ambush. You dismount and slink into the brush. The perfect place for an ambush. As expected, you find several highwaymen, but they are dead. Faces and ears cut from their bodies. The unlucky fools found themselves in the answer's path. It's even more dangerous here than you thought. Let's clear the path. You scan the area while your companions move the tree. As they roll it to the side of the road, several answers come into view. They don't take you by surprise, but it's too late to retreat. You must fight. Holy shit. Maybe I should have gone for the detour. I've got some level ups, luckily. And lots of injured fighters. So Thorn, what should he get? Should he get more health, possibly? Or more energy and more walking? I like that. So I can make use of his area attack. Now Flit, he's got 1 point, he's like the archer guy. Should I give him health? Should I give him attack? That would increase the health cost and give +1 to attack. I think I'll just go for accuracy. Was brighter now Flit. Maybe with him I try. Well, this increases my attack and +2 health cost. And increase my energy. I think I'll go just for accuracy as well. Okay, let's try to fight with everyone. So who is the greatest danger? Pillar of Ash. That's very unpleasant. Mental Strike. What does this cost? 22 energy. He has plenty of energy. He's a swordsman. Another sorcerer. He heals them up and has the whiplash. Another swordsman and another dark end swordsman. Alright, I think what I'm going to do is put my melee guys in position here. He is kind of ranged. I would want to shoot at the guy for sure. Let's do it like this, maybe. Well, I will have them walk down here. What's his range? Can't see right now. Okay, let's try our luck. I do want the Warlock to go. I might just use Dead Shot on him. Or potentially on his energy. Wait just 1 second. Because this will cost him 23 energy. So I would have to reduce his energy sufficiently. With 12 it's not enough. But that would be enough. Let's reduce his energy. I think he's now going to heal himself. No, he's not. And now with him I would like to use Dead Shot on his energy. He's got a greater range. I think it's time for a spell, possibly well, maybe not drain, reduce energy to a random enemy. Well, I can't do that obviously. So what I'm going to do is I need to bring him into position possibly. He can walk until here. He's kind of out of the game right now. So let's walk here. And end the turn, but be ready to move in. Those over there don't concern me right now. Then I would like to position her as well. He will have to move to this line eventually. Cover increases her energy, so I can do that already. Well, I think the whip guy is actually a threat. That would be him. No, that's the sorcerer as well. Who has the whip? Yeah, no, he has the whip. He can't attack anyone. I think I'll just have him move. Okay, it's not my... Oh no, it's still her turn and her turn. Okay. I don't think they will move around here. I will have him move forward. No one will be able to reach him. There comes the whip, as expected, kind of. And let's move him a bit better into position. He's casting a spell. Dark and plus 12 counter, minus 4 attack. I'm going to use a Dead Shot on him, on his energy. Okay, now he healed himself up, and I will need to kill him. He can walk here and do his area attack. But first he can use shelter. No, that would end my turn. Increase your defense. And attack. No. Parry, no. I will definitely use knockback. Killing them in the process. 28 damage, that's really good. Maybe I should have attacked them instead, but I think the whip is dangerous. He's going to kill him, unfortunately. Now I will use him to stun him. I won't push him back, but this will increase my energy, but he has enough energy right now. So let's use stun. against his energy. Unfortunately, there's this cooldown. Now she can't really get here right now. If I moved here, can I do bloodletting? I could do power strike, dealing 44 damage against him, killing him in the process. That's what I'm going to do. They gave him attack, or they gave someone attack. Should I cast a spell and just in case heal him? Is he in danger? No, I don't think he is. She could attack him. This costs him health. Most of his stuff costs him health only. Double strike, deal 22 damage to health and to energy. Would cost me 17 health, but he'd almost be dead. Let's do it. Okay, that was super close. And if I was to use bloodletting, increase my health by 13. Deal 10 damage, that would be 20. If I use it against his energy, goodbye. Was enough to save him. He has his shield up. Unfortunately, he can't use knockback. I'll attack nevertheless. So their mental strike is paused, so they've got deadly jab, which costs them mainly health, and the standard attack. Let's go for increased defense. Or push him back and increase my counter attack. Let's do that. I'll minimize the energy first, I think. Okay, they get reinforcements. That's super unfortunate. Because he might be able to kill her. No, he's not. Good. But he decreased. I believe he decreased her attack. He could use Deadshot against him, or him, or him. But that would almost kill him. He can't really attack anyone. She could attack him. With a standard attack against his energy, so he will be out of energy. He will recover it, but it'll cost him a round. Oh shite, that was stupid, because he's got the riposte thing going on, and now this was not very good. Let's deal the damage and stun him. Then he should not be able to strike back. Okay, he is able to strike back despite my attempt to stun him. Now he really needs to kill him, and it will be enough if I shoot at his energy. Unfortunately, People are going to die now, and they're getting so many reinforcements, it's really bad. Mental strike. He can use his super attack again. No, he can't. I think I'm going to deal damage and increase my defense. He's going to strike back. In round 4 I can cast a good spell. Deal 12 damage, glancing blow, push him back, increase my energy, let's do that. Okay, that's a nasty spell. Still not round 4 yet. I could use the dead shot, deal 23, meaning 46, meaning killing him. And now he's going to kill him. Oh no, not quite. He can do... I can cast a spell, but I can also cast knockback. And I think I'm going to do that. It'll be more beneficial. Because in the next round I can possibly end the fight. Well, not quite, but... yeah, that was bound to happen. They get inspired, great. By casting a spell. He's got 20 defense now. Let's cast Drain. Okay. I could cure or choke or energy surge. There's no point in choking him really, but I can shoot at him and kill him. His defense is gone. He has no energy, he can't cast Mental Strike on me or whatever. Okay, they broke my defense with a spell. He can't really do much. Let's walk in his direction. And let's meditate. Will I be able to attack him with Berserk? Potentially. Will I be able to kill him? No, definitely not. Even with that, it would be 28 damage. But I could shoot at him and killing him with bow and arrow. Lots of losses, but I think it was okay. Could have done better, I guess. 10 Strixes. That should be okay for healing up. Several level ups. I hope I get the chance to heal. I need to give the healing stone to the correct person. Let's take a break. Let's talk to Gleda as well. Dad, tell me about this Drua. I'm confused. Can't get what Marbach told me out of my head. You want to know about my mentor? I remember you telling me about him. You even said he saved your life once. That day I walked beyond the edge of the world to rescue your grandfather. Drua bestowed his power upon me and stayed behind. He died in the Vale, or so I thought. You want to know who Drua actually is? You know, if Drukut used to be Drua, then I feel Marbach is the same person too. I can hardly imagine, but If Drua can latch onto Drukid and Mabok, and somebody else cast a shadow over them, that would make him some sort of abnormal being, almost like a Reaper. You want to know how your grandfather was saved? You saved him from the all-enveloping veil, that I remember, but how did he end up there in the first place? He was trapped, but it doesn't feel like a coincidence anymore. Of course, I don't think it was actually Drua's own doing, but someone had a hand in that. Someone needed me to dive into the veil, absorb its poison, and then have a daughter. We're only left to wonder. My daughter. But I thought Mabok was on our side. Sure. Now we need to define where our side lies and what we should do there. Let's go to the squad management. And let's do several level ups. I think I'll give him energy and walking. That was really helpful in this fight. As for Hode, I really like vampirism. This would increase my health gain. More attack would also be nice. Subterfuge I don't like that much, I think. More health, more energy. Now let's do vampirism. Or attack. Or health. Let's increase our health actually, to make him last a little bit longer. Flit. He has very poor health. He needs archery mastery because his range is so poor. Brad already has that. Deadshot costing less health is definitely a good idea. Helm. Heavy hammer, +2 to damage. I used that quite a bit, so I should go for this one. Alright. Now I want to heal up. And where's this fantastic healing stone? While resting, 2 levels of injury are healed per day. And she can keep it for that. Or shall I give it to Hode or Flit? Let's keep it for her because she's my melee character. Let's heal the party for 15 Strixes. And I did gain 10, so it was a good deal. It cost a day as well, unfortunately. But no additional Strixes were needed. And this will conclude this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until then, bye for now.